Hey gang, a little late this morning. Down here on the beach, gonna give you a walk across the beach while we talk about Roger Rummel. I'll see you soon, buddy. So, question of the day is, what's your focus for? So, what I was thinking about was, you know, we as human beings, we're kind of designed, not kind of, we are designed for progress. We're kind of like sharks in a way, right? If a shark isn't moving, it can't breathe because it doesn't have gills. So it's got to keep moving all the time. And as human beings, we got to keep moving all the time. If we don't have something we're focused on, if we don't have some kind of goal, some kind of target, some kind of objective, some kind of passion, some kind of improvement, well, we just get stagnant. We get stale. We get lazy. We get fat. We get old and we die because human beings are designed to have focus and to make progress. We don't need to accomplish everything we ever wanted to accomplish. We just need to make progress. So, how do you make progress? Well, here's an interesting statistic. It's old, but it's profound. And it's proven to be true in my coaching. If I go ask 100 people, just random people that I might meet and talk to, hey, what's your goal for 2022? People don't even like to hear that word. They don't like to hear that question. Makes them kind of feel guilty, like, well, I don't really have one. And they kind of maybe intrinsically know that they should. But if I ask 100 people that question, what's your passion? What's your focus? What's your target? What do you want to improve in 2022? Most of them will not be able to tell me. Now, some of them will try to make it up in the moment, but that doesn't do any good because if you just made it up in the moment, you haven't been focused on it. It hasn't been a goal. You haven't made any progress. So some people are quick, oh, well, I'm going to do this. Okay, but have you been thinking about doing that for the last 3 months, 4 months? It's May, right? It's June. 2022's almost half over. So Harvard did a study on Harvard graduates, tracked them their whole life. This study's like 30 or 40 years old, but they've been tracking these people for that long. The Harvard graduates that had goals that were articulated correctly, like followed some proven goal setting format, were 10 to 100 times more successful at achieving their goals than the Harvard graduates that didn't. The Harvard graduates that just thought, well, I'm going to go make it up as I go. I'll figure it out. I'm going to keep things open and do what I want when I want. And that's fine, right? I'm not in judgment about that at all. My experience has been if we're not moving, if we're not making progress, we're dying. And so that's my question for you. Are you living? Are you growing? Are you dying? I'm 67. I know a lot of 67-year-olds that, you know, lost my internet. I'm just going to ride it out and coast into the finish line. And my experience with those kind of people, they die young. They die early. They're 67, they die when they're 70 or 77. And yet they could be Mach 2 with their hair on fire till they're 100 or 110 or 120. How do you do that? How do you live that long? I think one of the ways you do it is stay focused on improving some area of your life. It doesn't have to be about business or money or even fitness. I'm always striving to improve my relationship with Kimmy. She makes me a way, way, way better man. Why? Well, because she sets an expectation, constantly telling me, this is what I need. This is who I need to be married to. Step up. Right? So, hey, that's an area for me. I focus on that. I think about that often. I make improvements. I made dinner last night. That's a vast improvement. Now, she might say that doesn't count because I ran down to the hotel and got pizza takeout, but hey, so whatever it is, folks, here's the criteria. If you don't know exactly what you want to improve this year for the rest of your life, if you don't have that written down, if you don't have a plan for its attainment, if you don't have some kind of daily action that applies to it, I think you're coasting at best, dying at worst. So that's my question. You can drop it in the comments if you want. What are you playing for? What are you improving? Maybe it's your golf game. Hey, golf will keep you alive a long time, right? Because if your goal is to shoot your age, well, that'll keep you alive a long time. Whatever it is, drop it in the comments. Drop replay in the comments if you're watching the replay. Tell me where you're from. Ask me a question. I don't know. Communicate. Hello, Mary Hunt Johnson. Coming to you from Hula Poi Beach, where there's a total of 2 of us. Have a great weekend, but I'll see you tomorrow.